Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Howard, the Millennial Trader. And yet again, we are back with another banger. Now, we left off around this area here at 8 o'clock. And I said before we ended the session, I said I'm not looking to enter into any trades within this area here. Why? I'm being patient with the market. Okay, a good trader knows when to enter into a trade and being patient with the market because the market will teach you a lesson or two. So I said I'm only looking to go long when the price goes above this area of resistance or above this trend line over here. And similarly, I said that I'm only looking to short this market when the price goes below this trend line here. So we ended off at 8 o'clock, which was around here. And I watched this particular asset. I watched it test this trend line, come back into this area here where I'm not looking to enter into any trades. And I watched it come down and go below this trend line. And that's when I entered into this trade. I entered this trade at 10 o'clock and I said, I'm only looking to collect these amount of points. I'm going to exit my position when it comes to this level of support right here. And which it did. It tested this level of support and I exited the market. And I collected all of these points here. And again, I waited and I was patient with the market. I'm not looking to enter into a trade every single day, every single second of every single day. That's just not how it works. I was saying that the successful traders probably trade 3 trades a week because they know what they're doing. They're patient with the market. And so I waited. I watched it come back. I watched the price come back within this range where I'm not looking to enter into any trades. And I watched it hit this area of resistance here. Now, I was looking for it to come up to test this area of resistance, break through this area of resistance, retest it, and come back up. That's when I was looking to go long here. And it didn't do that. However, it did break through again this trend line here. And so I entered into this trade again. I shorted this this asset at this level here, and I was looking to exit the trade around this area of support here, and which I did. I said I'm not entering into any trade here. I'm being patient with it, but it broke through this trend line here, which means that there's a new momentum in the market that's currently in play. So I shorted this and I collected these points again here, which that's for me, that's a successful day. I entered in a trade at 12 in the morning. I watched this. I entered into this trade. I collected this amount, and I could have been done for the day. That's probably when I went to bed around 1 p.m. But that's what it is. It's being patient with the market and analyzing the market. I don't want to spend too much time with the S&P because I wanted to go and show you guys the China index that I was analyzing. But however, I am in this trade though. Remember that pink line that we saw in the first video, the pink trend line, and I said I'm only looking to enter into a short position when it goes below this pink line. Now remember, this pink line is a long term. It's a medium term trend line of the S&P, and these green lines are the short term. So in the intermediary, I'm looking to short this position because it's broken through this trend line. So at the moment, I am short. I have shorted this S&P, and look, it has reached this level of resistance. So quite soon, I'm gonna exit my position with profit. So that's 3 and 3, and that's what it is right now. I'm going to exit most of my position though, because I'm looking for a drop to maybe around this level here, because as you can see here, we've got resistance over here and we've got resistance over here. So this may be a new line of resistance or support. So I'm looking for the price to drop down to about this level here, and then I'm going to exit my position. So I'm going to exit majority of my position. I'm going to leave a bit in there just to see how the price plays. Now let's go to the China index that I was working on. Not this one, apologies, CN50. There we go. I want to show you the trade that I entered in. So I waited. I saw this huge. Well, I was a bit too late. I went and I searched the China index because I wanted to trade in the China market, because obviously you have your London time, your New York time, and your Asian time. So you have to know when these markets are in play. Obviously, the China ones, you don't want to trust the China time too much. I know a lot of traders will tell you the same thing. It's your New York session is where you can make a lot of money, but without wasting too much time. I saw this huge jump here, and I missed it. Um, I don't know why or how I missed it. Something just told me check the China thing, check the China index, and as soon as I checked it, I saw this and I was like, oh flip, okay. So I started drawing up my support lines, my resistance lines, my trend lines, and etc. And I saw at this time here, I entered into a trade. Now let me show you why I entered this trade. I saw this line here of short term. It was a short term. I don't know if you see it, this blue line here. I entered into this. I entered this line of support because of the previous prices here. As you can see, this price was tested over here, and it was tested over here as well. So I drew that line of support and resistance. I watched the stock. I watched the stock rise, and it kept rising. And I said, okay, I am going to enter into this stock, into this index. I'm going to enter this position when it crosses this line here, when it crosses this level of resistance. It crossed the level of resistance, and that became support. And obviously, like I always say, always look for that retest. Always look for that retest. And this level here, this line here, is what I was expecting to be, the retest line. But that didn't happen. So that level here is where I went long. I went long in this position, and I said, okay, I'm only looking to go long up until this level here, because obviously this is a short term trend line. So I'm not looking, I'm looking for it to break through eventually, but I'm not going to buy when it breaks through here. I'm going to leave my residual size to see how the price works. So I entered into this trade at this level here, and I went back to my S&P to check on that, and my euro forex pair. I entered into this trade, and look at that. I collected all of these points right here, and with that I was 4-4. It tested this trend line. It tested this trend line. If you can see here, I'll open it up for you. If you can see right there, it tested that trend line. It tested that trend line. The wick had tested that, hit that trend line there, and that's when I exited my position. And that, for me, I'm pretty much done for the week. So me posting these videos, like I said in the previous video, was I'm not telling you when to enter into trades. I'm just showing you my rationale for when I do enter into trades. This was this was a good day, a very good day, a very good week. So this was the rationale. I entered into 4 trades since 12 a.m. today, and I've made profit in all 4 trades. At the moment, with this trade, what I'm looking for, I saw this price come down. I wanted to enter into a short trade here, but like I said, I wasn't too convinced. I didn't have that conviction, so I left it alone. That's you have to know when to enter into trades, when not to. If you don't have that gut feeling about it, then you don't. I was also worried about the news that was coming out. We had the Italy, Germany, Spain. They were releasing their services PMI earlier this morning. So I wasn't looking to enter into any trades before that information was released. And we will get into that. What that entailed when we look at the forex pairs. We'll look at what happened with the services PMI. America produced index results as well, manufacturing industry results, just a few days ago. What that entails, what that does to the market, and we'll look at that and its effects with the forex pairs. So for this China index here, what I'm looking for is, as you can see, it came down, broke through this line of support. That became resistance, retested that line of resistance, came back up. So at the moment, if you can see properly, it's more or less a period of consolidation. So I'm not looking to enter into any more trades here. I'm being very patient with the market here. I'll probably only enter into a trade when it goes above this level here, this level of 13,354. That's when I'm looking to go long, and I'm looking to go long up until this trend line. So I'm looking to collect all of these points here. If not, I'll put my trailing stop and hopefully collect these amount of points. So at the moment, the China index, I'm very nonchalant about this. I'm not looking to enter in any trades anymore. This was a big opportunity, but obviously, these things you can't. No one can predict these 100%. So that's what it is. I'm going to go long when the price crosses this level of resistance. I'm looking for that retest, and then I'm looking for it to come back up. That's when I'm looking to enter into a long position, and vice versa. I'm looking to short this position below this green line here, below this green trend line. That's why I'm looking to short this position. So right now, I'm very, I'm not looking to enter into anything right now. I'm very chilled. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this session. It was a very quick session to show you, that this works. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are responding positively on my Instagram. I do thank you. It means a lot that I'm adding value to some people's lives. And without further ado, this concludes the session. I have been your boy Howard, the Millennial Trader, back with another banger. Thank you.